right, we'll go ahead and get started. I'm Miss Snow, and I'm the Youth Service Coordinator here at John Hardin, and we are so glad all of you all came to our Bulldog Story Hour tonight. This is great, and the sun is shining, and we're outside. Last month, our first attempt, it was pouring raining, but here we are. We're here, and it's going to be a great night. I'm here with my other fellow coordinator, Rita McMillan from Heartland, and our third counterpart from New Highland, Brittany Smith. And we are super glad to have students from New Highland and Heartland, and our John Hardin Beta Club is here tonight reading and being our story leaders. So we're super glad to have this program. Our theme tonight is bears, and so every story will have a little bear in it. After the story, everyone can get a snack, you can get some color sheets, you can get some crayons, and you can take a book home from our little free library. So let's get started.
Okay. Once there were two bears, Little Bear and Big Bear. Big Bear is the big bear, and Little Bear is the little bear. They played all day in the bright sunlight. When night came and the sun went down, Big Bear took Little Bear back home to the bear cave. Big Bear put Little Bear to bed in the dark part of the cave. "Go to sleep, Little Bear," he said, and Little Bear tried. Big Bear settled in the Big Bear chair and read his bear book by the light of the fire, but Little Bear couldn't go to sleep. "Can't you sleep, Little Bear?" asked Big Bear, putting his bear book, which was just getting into the interesting part, and patting over the bed. "I'm scared," said Little Bear. "Why are you scared?" Little Bear said. And Big Bear asked. "I don't like the dark," said Little Bear. "What dark?" said Big Bear. "The dark all around us," said Little Bear. Big Bear looked and he saw the dark part of the cave was very dark. So he went to the lantern cupboard and took out the tiniest lantern that there was. Big Bear lit the tiniest lantern and put it next to Little Bear's bed. "There's a tiny light to keep you from being scared, Little Bear," said Big Bear. "Thank you, Big Bear," said Little Bear, cuddling up in the glow. "Now go to sleep, Little Bear," said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read Bear Book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. "Can't you sleep, Little Bear?" yawned Big Bear, putting his bear book down with just 4 pages left to go and padding over to the bed. "I'm scared," said Little Bear. "Why are you scared, Little Bear?" asked Big Bear. "I don't like the dark," said Little Bear. "What dark?" asked Big Bear. "The dark all around us," said Little Bear. "But I brought you the lantern," said Big Bear. "Only a teeny weeny one," said Little Bear, "and there's lots of dark." Big Bear looked and he saw the little bear was quite right. There was still lots of dark, so Big Bear went to the lantern cupboard and took out a bigger lantern. Big Bear lit the lantern and put it beside the other one. "Now go to sleep, Little Bear," said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. "Can't you sleep, Little Bear?" grunted Big Bear, putting down his bear book with just 3 pages to go and padding over to the bed. "I'm scared," said Little Bear. "Why are you scared, Little Bear?" said Big Bear. "I don't like the dark," said Little Bear. "What dark?" asked Big Bear. "The dark all around us," said Little Bear. "But I brought you 2 lanterns," said Big Bear. "A tiny one and a bigger one." "Not much bigger," said Little Bear. "And there's still lots of dark." Big Bear thought about it and he went to the lantern cupboard and took out the biggest lantern of them all. With 2 handles and a piece of the chain, he hooked up the lantern above Little Bear's bed. "I brought you the biggest lantern of them all," he told Little Bear. "That's to keep you from being scared." "Thank you, Big Bear," said Little Bear, curling up in the glow and watching the shadows dance. "Now go to sleep, Little Bear," said Big Bear, and he padded back to the bear chair and settled down to read the bear book by the light of the fire. Little Bear tried and tried to go to sleep, but he couldn't. "Can't you sleep, little bear?" groaned Big Bear, putting down his book with just 2 pages to go, and padded over to the bed. "I'm scared," said Little Bear. "Why are you scared, Little Bear?" asked Big Bear. "I don't like the dark," said Little Bear. "What dark?" asked Big Bear. "The dark all around us," said Little Bear. "But I brought the biggest lantern of them all, and there isn't any dark left," said Big Bear. "Yes, there is," said Little Bear. "There is, out there," and he pointed out of the bear cave at the night. Big Bear saw that Little Bear was right. Big Bear was very puzzled. All the lanterns in the world couldn't light up the dark outside. Big Bear thought about it for a long time, and then he said, "Come on, Little Bear." "Where are we going?" asked Little Bear. "Out," said Big Bear. "Out into the darkness?" said Little Bear. "Yes," said Big Bear. "But I'm scared of the dark," said Little Bear. "No need to be," said Big Bear. He took Little Bear by the paw and led him out of the cave into the night, and it was dark. "Oh, I'm scared," said Little Bear, curling up into Big Bear. Big Bear lifted Little Bear and cuddled him and said, "Look at the dark, Little Bear." And Little Bear looked. "I've brought you to the moon, Little Bear," said Big Bear. "The bright yellow moon and the twinkling stars." But Little Bear didn't say anything, for he had gone to sleep, warm and safe in Big Bear's arms. Big Bear carried Little Bear back into the cave, fast asleep, where he settled down with the Little Bear in one arm and Bear Book in the other, cozy in the bear chair by the fire. And Big Bear read the Bear Book right to the end.
This book is called The Polar Bear Who Saved Christmas. One Christmas Eve in a den in the snow, a polar bear slept and so didn't know that her cub was awake. Pig could not resist. He was excited for Christmas, the day he loved best. In the distance, Pip heard a jingling sound. He jumped up and popped his head above ground. Pressed in the snow, he saw tracks sled away. He said to himself, "It must be a sleigh." Pip walked through the snow till the jingling was gone. Alone in the cold, he soon missed his mom. Fresh snow hid his paw prints and covered the tracks. With no path to follow, would he find his way back? But then the snow stopped, and a blaze of bright light led Pip to a strange and magical sight. There were warm, cozy houses and elves everywhere. Hope lifted the heart of the cold polar bear. Pip peered through a window as he heard a loud wail. "Dancer's broken her leg, who will take Santa's mail?" Inside was a sleigh filled with fine toys and treats. Nearby an elf shouted and stamped his small feet. The reindeer were worried, they felt at a loss. The elf looked around and said, getting cross, "We have 7 reindeer, but our sleigh needs 8. If we wait for Dancer, it'll be too late." As they pulled out the sleigh, the elves made a fuss. What could they do to save this Christmas? An elf soon saw Pip and said, "Don't be shy. Can you pull the sleigh?" But Pip said, "I can't fly." The elf said, "Don't worry," and put Pip in line. "With your help, we'll certainly make it in time." They sprinkled some sparkles and Pip gave a sneeze. He felt brave and knew it was now time to leave. Santa jumped on and took hold of the reins. The reindeer leapt forward, and so Pip did the same. The earth fell away as the huge sleigh took flight, and Pip and the reindeer flew off into the night. They leapt across the rooftops, delivering toys to the homes of all the young girls and boys. In bed, sound asleep, no child was aware that Santa's new helper was a small polar bear. Pip and the reindeer worked hard through the night, delivering joy on their magical flight. The sleigh headed home, and when each gift was gone, although Pip was tired, they all cheered him on. Then Pip saw his den, such a wonderful sight. He slipped from the reins and took one final flight. Cozy and warm in the snow so deep, curled up in his bed, Pip fell straight asleep. Early the next morning, no tracks could be seen. Pip looked around, had it all been a dream? But in the snow lay a note and a shiny sleigh bell. For the bear who saved Christmas, Santa wishes you well. The end.
Thank you.
I love it right here too.
Thank you.
But I can't find my book.
Hmm?
I can't find my book. Are you avoiding the can't find it?
Okay. So we're gonna be reading Where's My Teddy by Jez Alvaro. Eddie's off to find his teddy. Eddie's teddy name is Freddie. He lost them in the woods somewhere. It's dark and horrible in there. Help, said Eddie. I'm scared already. I want my bed. I want my teddy. He tiptoed on and on until something made him stop quite still. Look out, he thought. There's something there. What's that? A giant teddy bear. Is it Freddie? Said Eddie. What a surprise. How did you get to be this size? You're too big to go huddle and cuddle, he said, and I'll never fit both of us into my bed. Then out of the darkness, clearer and clearer, the sound of sobbing came nearer and nearer. Soon the whole woods could hear the voice fall. How did you get to be so tiny and small? You're too small to huddle and cuddle, it said, and you'll only get lost in my giant-sized bed. It was a gigantic bear and a tiny teddy stomping toward. The giant Teddy and Eddie. My Ted, gasped the bear. A bear, screamed Eddie. A boy, yelled the bear. My Teddy, cried Eddie. Then they ran and they ran through the dark woods, back into their homes as fast as they could. All the way back to their snuggly beds, and they cuddled there, where they huddled and cuddled their own little Teds. The end.
We're going to be reading There's a Bear in My Chair by Ross Collins. There's a bear on my chair. He is so big, it is hard to share. There isn't any room to spare. We do not make a happy pair, a mouse and a bear, with just one chair. When I gave him a nasty glare, he seemed completely unaware. I don't know what he's doing there, that bear who's sitting on my chair. I must admit he has some flair. He has fine taste in leisure wear. I'm fond of how he does his hair, but still I wish he was not there. I tried to tempt him with a pear to lure him from my favorite chair, but he just goes on sitting there. Why won't he go back to his lair? Maybe I'll give him a scare. I jump out in my underwear, but no, of course, he does not care. That stinky bear sat on my chair. I understand that bears are rare. I know that they need the utmost care. I know all that, I am aware, but still I cannot stand this bear. That's it, I'm done. I do not declare. This bear has led me to despair. It's not fair, it is not fair. I'm going now. I do not know where. Hey, there's a mouse in my house. The end.
This is We're Going on a Bear Hunt by Michael Rosen and Helen Oxenberry. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, grass. Long wavy grass. We can't go over it and we can't go under it. Oh no, we're gonna have to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a river. A deep, cold river. We can't go over it and we can't go under it. Oh no, we're gonna have to go through it. Splash, splosh, splash, splosh, splash, splosh. Oh no. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, mud. Thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it and we can't go under it. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to go through it. Squelch, squish, squelch, squish, squelch, squish. I gotta take this off. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a forest. A big, dark forest. We can't go over it and we can't go under it. Uh-oh, we have to go through it. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a snowstorm. A swirling, whirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We're gonna have to go through it. Hoo-woo, hoo-woo, hoo-woo. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. What a beautiful day, and we're not scared. Uh-oh, a cave. A narrow, gloomy cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We're gonna have to go through it. Tiptoe, tiptoe, what's that? One shiny wet nose, two furry ears, and two big googly eyes. It's a bear! Quick, back through the cave, tiptoe, tiptoe, back through the storm, back through the forest, stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. Back through the squelch and the mud, squelch and squirt, squelch and squirt. Back through the river, splash, splosh, splash, splosh, splash, splosh. Back through the grass, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Get to our front door, open the door, up the stairs. Oh no, we forgot to shut the door. Back downstairs. Shut the door, back upstairs, into the bedroom. Into bed, under the covers. We're not going on a bear hunt again. The end.
That's the end of our stories, but we have some sweet treats for everyone. So you're welcome to take a sweet treat in the juice box, and you're welcome to pick out a color sheet and get a box of crayons, and you're welcome to take one of our free books. So here at our little free library, you can take a book, and then maybe next time you come to Story Hour, you'll bring a book to put in the library. It's just whatever you want, but if you just want to take one, that's okay too. So help yourself to refreshments. Make sure you sign in. I also have the holiday assistance information there. If you all need some holiday assistance, or you know some people, because the holiday assistance will begin October 1, the sign-ups, and will end at the end of October, and you have to sign up in person this year instead of online. So maybe you know another family that might need some assistance. You can grab that information. So Help yourself, and I'm really tickled all of you all came. And thank you, Bulldog readers. You are leaders, and I really appreciate you coming. So, hey, tell me about what you thought of Story Hour tonight. What'd you think?
Good.
It was good. What was your favorite story?
The teddy bear book.
Oh, the teddy bear book. I like that too. I thought I would like a great big teddy bear like that. Would you like that great big teddy bear bigger than you? Cool. Well, I'm really super glad that you came tonight, and I'm really glad everyone came tonight to our Bulldog Story Hour. So we are at the close of our evening. We had lots of great stories. Everyone was able to get a color sheet and a sweet treat and check out a book.